Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money
Damn,
Boss.
son.
What it do, nigga? Just like that, we back. It's Monday. It's the Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red Money Boss is back in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Trying to get some things together real quick. You feel me? But I see a few of our people done pulled up. Just Regina in the house. Waisha Sears in the house. Karen Seward in the house. Wendy Greer's in the house. Admit Pamela Lilly is definitely in the house. Shout out to Ken Dabbs who just came through the door as well. Sharif Stamps in the house. Jordan Oyana. The people is pulling on that, man. You feel me? Paul Charles is in the house. Tanisha Ricks is in the house. Holly Broughton is in the house. What it do, Holly? How was your weekend, boss? What you getting to?
Well, what did I do this weekend? Absolutely nothing.
Goddamn.
I didn't do shit.
Not a goddamn thing. Okay, Drake Foley's in the building. You ain't do nothing?
Nothing.
I did a little chilling, man. You feel me?
Yeah, I was chilling. I didn't do shit. Nothing at all. It's just at the house.
Yeah.
Nothing going on.
I just ate a lot. I'm going back vegan this week because, nigga, I weighed myself at the gym. I picked up 5 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Just Regina with 100 stars. I picked up 5 pounds from the last week. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Getting fat, you know what I'm saying? Kimberly Williams is in the house too, you know what I'm saying? Just like that, we back, Secret Menu Podcast, you know what I'm talking about it? Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own building. And because it's the top of the week, and I don't fuck with your mama no more, I fuck with your auntie, and your auntie's more of a freak. She got some shit that you tie her up with the sheet, and she gonna do something to keep the sheet nice and freaky for me.
Hey, auntie.
I'll be over there with your auntie after the show.
Hey, auntie. You feel me?
Be over there with your auntie.
Hey, auntie. She probably watching right now. Waiting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know why we here, though, you know what I'm saying? 36 million views. The biggest interview of not only 2024. 2024 just started. It don't take much to be the biggest. But they definitely set a big ass bar. The biggest interview of 2024, probably larger than any interview in 2023. One of the biggest interviews ever on YouTube was the Cat Williams interview. Cat Williams. So let me give my disclaimer right off the bat, boss, because I've been arguing with niggas all week. Because it happened last week. I wanted to give everybody time to watch it. Because a lot of people would just see the clips. It would be little clips, and niggas was basing their whole life on just little clips. You know what I'm saying? I was like, boss, please watch the interview. So my disclaimer is this. These are things that we already know about Diego Red and Money Boss when it comes to certain people. We don't really fuck with Steve Harvey. I don't know where niggas thought I fucked with Steve Harvey at. But we stand on right is right, wrong is wrong. Not saying anything is right yet or wrong yet. But we just want to give some clarity. We want to prep you niggas real quick. We really don't even fuck with Steve Harvey, first of all. Boss really don't fuck with Cat like that. I don't really fuck with him as a person. However, he's one of my favorite comedians all time. He's top 10 for me. Where do you rank Cat Williams as a comedian before the bullshit?
Before the bullshit, he's in my top 5. He's in my top 5.
Okay, he's in your top 5. He might be top 5 for me too. I hadn't really thought about it, but I know for sure he's at least top 2.
Yeah, I haven't really juggled him around like that. He's like in my top 5.
Okay. I just immediately, I know he's in 10 for me because it's a lot. You got Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Mike Epps, then you got Cat Williams, but then you got niggas that are lesser known like Corey Holcomb and Earthquake, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I didn't want to but yeah, he probably is top 5 too for me. Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
You want to give your 5? I don't know if
No,
I can give
I don't.
5. Okay.
I can't give my 5 because I haven't really thought about it. I just said top 5 based on me just giving a number of top 5.
Right.
That's it. He might not even make my top 5. I'm just saying.
He's close though. That's why I said 10. He's somewhere in there. He's in there.
If I go big, it could be in there.
Another thing that people might know, most people know, a lot of people don't know. Because I'm tripping because I'm arguing with some of the same niggas that I argue with all the time. I personally don't find Kevin Hart funny. Me personally, he's not funny to me. He would not be in my top 10. But that ain't why we're here. We're here to argue right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But just some ground basis on what's going on. Kevin Hart is not in my top comedians. He's really low. If it's 50, top 50, he'd be somewhere maybe in the 30s.
30. I was just about to say, maybe 30?
He's never been funny to me. But different people do different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the nigga Coleman who do the Old Spice shit? Don Coleman? Is it Dean Coleman? What's the
yeah,
the Coleman?
Coleman or something like that.
He's a comedian. Mm-hmm. I can't really watch it. The stand-up don't connect with me, but he has a way of connecting with a white audience. Another nigga that's fun, he's funny as fuck to me, but he just don't, is JB Smooth. Shout out JB Smooth. You know who that is? The funny looking bald head nigga.
JB, yeah. JB, yeah.
He be on like white shows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was on the Kevin Hart show with the guys when they did the Real Housewives.
Hollywood, Real Husbands of Hollywood. Right.
Hollywood.
So there's variations and layers to comedians. JB Smooth is funny when I see him in TV shows and shit. He's just not a funny stand-up guy to me. One more nigga is the nigga who be singing them crazy ass songs and shit about his balls. The kind of fat nigga. Yo, booty. He be singing nasty ass songs, but they always be in white movies.
Robin Harris.
No, not Robin Harris. He kind of chubby.
Not Robin.
I can't think of that nigga name. Y'all know the nigga name. Somebody know the nigga name. Put his name in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Lashina says Steve Harvey, Cedric, Chris Rock are not funny to me either. She said those niggas are not funny to her. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, Cat Williams went on to Club Shay Shay. For those who might not know what Club Shay Shay is, Club Shay Shay is Shannon Sharp, retired wide receiver, has a podcast, and he interviews people. Nigga sat down and said, hey, Cat, how you doing today? And Cat went Tupac. Motherfucker didn't even ask the nigga. He didn't get a chance to ask that nigga about nothing or nobody. The nigga just, hey, Cat, so how you feeling? Yeah, let me tell you about these motherfuckers. He just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
laid it on the line.
Laid it on the line. Me being the nigga that I am, I sat and I watched it once. Then I would see the clips. So I was missing things. So I watched it twice. And then I still missed some shit. So I watched it 3 times. I really watched this shit 3 times. That's nearly 9 goddamn hours of interview. Because I'm trying to figure out what happened to you. And one of the things that niggas stand on is, before anything, you a man, right? Then it's usually what you are. So you're a man first. Cool. In his case, he's a comedian. Next. I guess you could kind of say a gangster, because the nigga was with Dipset and the Crips and had a fight out here. And then he dabbled, as he said in an interview, he dabbled in the world of the ism somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he has different layers. So those different layers hold different standards upon you. But first of all, if you're a man, so when a man feels disrespected, a man lashes out. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm looking as hard as I can look at this shit, boss, for what was done to you. What was done to you? Because if somebody does something to you, you have every right to defend yourself. So as I'm looking at all this shit, I can't seem to find Kevin Hart doing anything to him. We saw he said Cedric stole some jokes. You know what I'm saying? So let's go through what I discovered. So I did a little research, and this shit started way back in 2009. 2009 was the first. I think Shaq threw the comedy. Shaq partnered up and started doing the Shaq All Stars of Comedy shit. So I think that was the first time that Kevin Hart, Cat Williams was on the same thing. So the rumors started then. Cue Ball with 20 stars. So the rumors of a beef between each other started back around 2009. So fast forward to 2014, we're gonna take a look. It says one of the earliest examples of the pair's squabble began in August of 2014. This was when Cat Williams spoke to TMZ Sports when they asked him, who's the funniest athlete? Cat Williams did not hold back. He said, I think that Shaq and Russell Simmons should get out of comedy and stay in their lane. Cat Williams said, they don't see us making a league of professional basketball players under 6 feet. So what qualifies these dudes? So this is when he had his first gripe. 2009, him and Shaq was cool. You know what I'm saying? Him and Shaq got clips and shit together. But somewhere around 2014, he had a gripe with Shaq putting these different comedians on these comedy shows they were doing or whatever. So Williams then called Shaquille O'Neal a bum and looped Hart into the remarks. Get out of here, you bum, before I take the rest of your girls like you took Kevin Hart from me. Williams said, I want my bitch back. So back in 2014, the gripe. So this shit all low key kind of started because I'm trying to find out. So it all kind of started with Shaq and the comedy shit. And Shaq, you know, he do it big weekend of comedy in Miami, Atlanta. So
All-Star Weekend.
Right. So they was both on the first one in like 2009. So somewhere between 2009 and 2014, I guess Shaq maybe didn't put him on one or two, and Kevin Hart kind of becomes more of a relevant thing. Cat Williams says, "I want my bitch back." You know what I'm saying? So from there, we're gonna get into it. There's the infamous clip floating around, and when I play this clip, I want y'all to understand that some people are playing this clip as if Cat Williams did and said that this week. He did not. This is a clip from 2014 where he was flying somewhere to a show, but his next show was supposed to be Philly. And
Kevin Hart.
He called Kevin Hart out for the first time. Let's take a look.
If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm gonna take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement. Hey, and tell them plastic cup boys, we make enough money to drink out of real glassware. With the play. If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin.
So that was like the first signs publicly of a beef, boss. He still doesn't really say what Kevin Hart did to him, which is where I remain puzzled, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to take a brief motherfucking intermission because Cue Ball with 1,800 stars, you know what I'm talking about it? You know what that means? Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
No, you spazzing.
Let's do it.
It's exclusive.
Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App now at the bottom. YouTube channel now at the bottom. The share button is at the bottom. It don't cost a dime to spread the love. You feel me? So after he made those remarks about Kevin Hart, let me see if I can find this other clip because I almost jumped to another one. After he made the remarks about Kevin Hart, what a lot of people do not know is he apologized. Let's listen to what he had to say about that.
When I did the show at Phillips, I kind of lost myself and I didn't do my stand-up performance. I actually did an hour of talking to Atlanta because I love Atlanta and I made a lot of mistakes and said a lot of things that just be in Cat Williams' head, but I was not talking to the world. I was talking to the city of Atlanta.
Got you.
And I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. So now the fact that he's a black man like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided, racially,
politically, economically, socially, religiously. Like the fact that I, while being on stage pretending to be higher than that, would then stoop down to the same level and try to embarrass Kevin Hart in front of his children and loved ones after all the hard work he's done since the year 2002 is just regrettable on my part. So I humbly apologize to not only Kevin Hart, but Heartbeat Productions, the Plastic Cup Boys, and anybody associated with Kevin Hart. That was a mistake on my part because I don't love Kevin. I love Tori. Tori's a friend of mine. Okay. So I might have. It doesn't matter. I don't need an excuse. I'm sorry for having mentioned Kevin's name at all. Having said that, I didn't make a total mistake. I meant to cut the snake, but I meant to cut the head of the snake. So my special will no longer be in Philly. It'll be in New York at the Barclays, where I cut off the head of Chris Rock. Step and Fetch It, Coon number 1. My special will be called Smaller and Brighter. You know, like bigger and blacker. And I'll deal with Chris Rock there in New York.
What's the problem with Chris Rock now?
I'll acknowledge that when I get to it.
Okay.
I've already made enough missteps, and I just got done doing back-to-back apologies for the first time in my life.
Amazing.
So that's what it is. So, okay, we got that. And on to the next, sir. When I did the show at Phillips, I kind of lost myself, and I didn't do my stand-up.
So during my research of this, I've uncovered some other shit. You never said Kevin Hart did nothing to you, but there was a bigger monster in the room that you had a problem with. You got to think, this is way back then. His real problem was with Chris Rock.
Right.
His real beef is with Chris Rock. Now, it started to make sense to me. Because Kevin Hart just put out a documentary on Netflix with Chris motherfucking Rock. Because I'm asking myself, like, what did a nigga do to you? Where did the shit come from? I don't get it. So when I start doing my research, I'm like, way back in 2014, nigga, you went at Kevin Hart, but then you apologized and said your real problem was with Chris Rock.
A bigger snake, right.
Nothing else about Kevin Hart.
Right, but you know why? You know he called him a snake.
Why is that?
Yeah, he's the gatekeeper. He gatekeeps him away. He tried to blackball him. He's the reason all that blackball shit came out behind Chris Rock.
He said it's Chris Rock that's holding him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy how shit changes, because at the airport, when he dissed Kevin Hart, he said, Mr. $28 million on Forbes. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 4, nigga, 10 years. He had 28 million 10 years ago. That nigga's worth 450 motherfucking million now. He's worth 450 million now. You banged on him about that little 28. Now he's worth 450. I can see the shit. Because Chris Rock kind of was dying out until he got his ass slapped. And being that you hate Chris Rock, you probably was at the house laughing like, it's over. Kevin Hart grabs Chris Rock, and they go do some shows together, and they do this documentary together, which re-sparked the flame. So I'm like, it's making a little bit of sense now. I'm starting to put it together. It's a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
It's a bigger picture.
Come on. It's a bigger picture.
It's going to unfold. It's all going to unfold.
It's coming.
So,
it's coming.
Kevin Hart does an interview, and they ask him, like, what is your motherfucking problem with Cat Williams? He says, I don't have a problem with Cat Williams. This is my problem with Cat Williams. Let's take a look.
Where Cat Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one point.
You were the guy. Yeah. You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. Our frustration with Cat Williams comes.
Nigga does go to jail a lot. We don't have a dog in this fight, but the nigga go to jail a lot. I kind of feel like he do hinder himself a little bit. But
why is Kevin Hart sticking up for Hollywood?
Is he sticking up for Hollywood, or is he saying, "Hey, nigga, you missing your shit"? It could be tucked in there. Is it tucked in there?
Come on. Come on.
It could be tucked in there. But on the outside looking in,
right.
Me being an artist and also managing artists, I've had some niggas and I'm like, hey, bro, you got a show. You didn't go. I had another nigga from Rock Nation tell me he liked another nigga that I was working with. He sends me 3 records from a very big producer I won't name and was like, just have him do these records. The records are done. They hits. Hit records, done. All you got to do is re-sing the songs. I write my own shit. I don't sing nigga shit. Nigga, this is 3 records. Do the 3 songs. Get the deal. We'll do the other 8 records on our own on the album. Some motherfuckers just don't want it. You holding yourself back. You know what I'm saying? But Cat got every right to go to jail as many times as he want and fuck up. But he was after Friday After Next, nigga, he became hot as fire. He was on fire. Every bootleg man sold 1 million of the motherfucking stand-up anything with Cat Williams, nigga, you could sell it in front of the store and it was out of here. Is it a fumble? Or was he not rolling?
He wasn't rolling. Not a fumble, because when you fumble something, sometimes you don't get it back. You know, fumbles be fumbles out of bounds.
Right.
Fumbles be fumbles for good. Fumbles be fumbles. You don't recover from fumbles. So I don't believe it was a fumble. I think it was he wasn't ready. You know what I mean?
Right.
He couldn't catch the ball. It was a faster ball than he thought to catch, and hands got crossed up and he couldn't catch the ball. That's all.
And
he never caught it.
And it's a lot of talk about blackballing, and you look like you do all right to me. And you just did 36 million in an interview. Looks like every time you not going to jail and shit, or hanging out in a club with Suge and getting shot and all that shit, anytime you doing what you was blessed to do, which is comedy, nigga, you do all right. So is somebody holding you back, or is you holding you back? I don't know.
Okay.
That's where it wavered for me. Cause like when niggas get blackballed, they can't do shit. They can't get in, because then I've seen the nigga out here. I've seen him at Save Mart Center. I've seen him out here at MGM. If you blackballed, them places ain't letting you come in there. Like Charleston White got his shit. Like when he said what he said about the Asians, they had to take him off the shit. Them places ain't gonna let you in there. So MGM and these he just was in Fresno at Save Mart Center on New Year's Eve, right?
New Year's Eve.
These places ain't blocking you from taking your tours and shit, going nowhere. So where's the blackball? Is it the movies, the movie roles that Kevin Hart get?
Hollywood. See, he can pay for his own tours. They're not gonna blackball you. You paying for your own shit,
right?
You know what I mean?
But are you saying you want those roles and opportunities that Kevin gets?
I'm not saying. I don't know. I can't say that's what he's saying, that he wants those roles. Just the roles that he's supposed that he feel like he can get. they're keeping him away from getting them roles.
Right.
They're trying to push him one way that he don't want to go to get the roles. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm just trying to figure out what the thing is, because it keep coming off as if somebody's trying to stop you from doing something. It's like, what are you doing? Or are you just pocket watching and hating on what another nigga got going on?
I don't think they're stopping him from getting the roles. I think he's not taking the roles that they're presenting to him to make him feel lesser than he's trying to do what he's doing.
But when we look at Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, like I said, Kevin Hart is not really funny to me, but he works in Ride Along, being the corny fiance to Ice Cube's sister. Drops the fumble to. Could Cat play those goofy?
No.
Would he even want to?
No.
So it's like, is you mad about some shit you don't even want? It's like, if you don't want it, nigga, why you mad? If you don't want the shit that he's doing, why would you be mad? Is what I don't get.
Because I think it's because of the roles that they're giving him. To him, it's like, you're degrading me to play a role now. You don't degrade them niggas to play a role. But when it comes to me, this is what you want to do. You want to degrade me to play the role. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, I would
have
that.
to see the scripts that he's being handed.
Right. No, I would too. I'm just saying.
Because he spoke on Friday and said that, well, we seen it. Damon was finna rape your ass. He said he made them change that to where he grabbed Damon by the nuts and he didn't get raped. He said Damon was supposed to rape him. So that's the only reference I can see is, you know what I'm saying?
No, remember when he said Martin told him, you gonna play in the next movie with me.
Martin tried to put him in a dress.
In a dress too. So,
in Big Mama's house.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like the rose, and he says the rose is not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing them roles like that, my nigga. Like, no, we can do anything but some roles. But y'all trying to use these roles now to play me into what y'all already doing. I'm not doing that. Because go back and look, they all have a role where that role is what it is. And that we got to think about it. Sometimes that's the breakthrough. You have to do what Hollywood is going to tell you to do to get through. You're not just getting through. You can be the most talented motherfucker in the world in Hollywood. If you don't abide by the rules of what we say is what the rule is, you don't get in. Period. It's just fact. This is not something we're making up of. We know this for a fact. Me and you, but we know what.
Right. I know that there's certain shit for certain niggas, but if you're not one of them niggas, why? Because what I don't get is, so the whole thing with me is like, because I said there's these layers. As a man, you know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to gossip. We don't supposed to snitch. Right. We don't supposed to, you feel me? Right. Like, we all know these bitch ass niggas is wearing dresses. He didn't say these niggas wear dresses. And we all said, oh, they what? We seen the movies. We seen the niggas in the dresses. He didn't expose shit. We've seen every movie with any one of these niggas in drag or in a dress or playing these roles. It's been happening since the beginning of motherfucking whatever. Martin was Shanae. We thought it was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy was his whole family, nigga. He was his mama and his grandmama.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, somebody said it's demasculating men to portray the role of a woman or whatever. The comedians have always kind of dabbled or fucked around with it. I get it. I would turn it down. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas say they fine doing that kind of shit. So my whole thing always be, well, nigga, if you don't want to do it, don't fuck with it. But I'm not finna spend my days talking about niggas who do some shit I don't want to do. That's what I don't get.
I feel you, but this is what he's I guess trying to say is, you guys called me for the part, and knowing I ain't doing that. So I go in and I tell you, can we change this? Let's change this. I'll do it, but let's change this. Let's take this out. They don't. You're not rolling. Hollywood rules. They're not rolling. So that's why you're not getting the road.
So I'm left to just hit the road on my own, do my own tours, do my own shit.
Bingo.
But you got, we don't know how much money you got. Because Google says one thing, and they asked him, he said he had, I'm saying, because he said, I had what Google said in my pocket. Like, you didn't have $2 million in your pocket, nigga, but I get it. You got some money. So why not fund your own movies?
And then he said, but that's where I'm at with it as well. He could do that as well if that's what he's seriously about movies. Fund your own movie, because you just said Netflix gives you 8 figures an episode, a show, or whatever.
A stand-up.
A series. A stand-up. You get 8 figures. So that's 10 million or better. Everyone. You said you got 12 of them motherfuckers.
Right. So if Netflix, if you're hot enough for Netflix, right, you hot enough for Netflix to say, well, we cashing you out for every one of these you bring. If you walked in and said, hey, I got this movie that I want to do with me, Mike Epps, and Megan Good, they're not going to fund it. They're going to turn you down. Like, you got a bankroll. It's the same. It's the Kanye shit that we talked about. When he was crying, nobody wants to fund my shit. I need help. Remember Kanye was doing all that? Like, nigga, you got hundreds of millions, but you wanted... You wanted Bezos and all them to give you money for your clothing.
Yeah, because you're not... That's how this works. You don't spend your own money. Everybody
You don't, but sometimes you do.
You go get money. You go get money to... motherfuckers to do.
Right, you don't. You don't, but sometimes you do, because shout out to the biggest nigga in the game now. He took the risk and spent his own money, Tyler Perry. He couldn't get a motherfucker to give him shit. He went city to city with plays. Then he took the money from the plays and made his own movies until he got to the point where Hollywood was like, hey, we'll give you $50 million up front for that. Now he cut them out. He got his own studio in Atlanta. Like, sometimes you gotta do your own shit, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of shit that niggas have, that niggas want, he said there's something he doesn't want that all these niggas have, and it's an ugly light-skinned wife. He said an ugly light-skinned wife. And then he spoke on Ludacris's wife. We'll take a look at both of those. Let's take a look.
I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird face wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, we do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. I've never...
Are you related to Luda?
No. So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Cat Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people? Yes. It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200?
Sir, Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
$200 million, I might need to get me one of them old women look the same.
That's what they all end up saying at the end of the day. Kevin told you he wasn't going to wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay. It's all right.
But not so goddamn fast. In the history of Cat fucking Williams, we've only known him to have one motherfucking woman. We've seen him with women, but publicly in a motherfucking relationship, we've only seen you have one motherfucker that you're everywhere with. Booed up. She's more light-skinned and more funny looking than all them niggas wives together. Let's take a look. You got the same shit. You got the same shit. Here goes some of the wives. Let's take a look at some of the wives. Shout out to these beautiful black sisters, though. I don't like colorism.
Stop. Before we even go further, stop. Before you go further.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between him and all of them in this picture right now?
I don't know. You got to tell me.
They're all married. He's not.
Okay, but you still dating the same shit. And they asked him, but they said he was married. He denies he was married. They said he was married.
Yeah, but not to her.
I don't know to who, but I don't know. So, okay, but break down the difference, though. To a hoe?
Yeah.
Was she light-skinned?
Anyway, listen to this.
Was she light-skinned?
I don't know.
I'd bet $100 to a bucket of shit she was.
But this is what I'm saying. He said, this is what they give you, a light-skinned, big-faced, ugly wife.
So do you believe these niggas really go do a Hollywood contract deal and they say, hey, nigga, here's your light-skinned wife?
I'm not saying, this is me. I'm not saying that this is actual of what he's saying. I'm just saying merely what he said. He said a wife.
Okay.
So when we go back and say, well, he had Hazel. Hazel wasn't never his wife.
Okay. But he still had an ugly light-skinned bitch with him everywhere he goddamn went.
Yeah.
Just like they do.
Yeah.
Just like they did. You know what I'm saying? And it's colorism to me because it used to be when a black man gets money, he gets a white woman. Any rich, successful black man gets money, he gets a white woman. He gets now you can't have a light skinned woman now. Now you can't have a light skinned black woman. She got to be black as 3 Jeromes now.
No, I'm not. But I'm not saying I'm not agreeing with that shit at all. But we got to do, like I said, we got to take some of it and then think about it. Have you seen any one of them do an interview?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Cause I don't know.
Steve Harvey's wife, yes. Kevin Hart's wife, yes.
Okay.
I don't know Faison's wife.
I don't know.
But definitely seen the Harvey lady. Eddie Murphy's wife has a whole fucking career. You know what I'm saying? Every wife he's had has been publicly. You know what I'm saying? But if this is the other thing though. If they're not celebrities and you're just my wife, what the fuck are you doing an interview for? What sense does that make? We don't see an interview from your wife. Why is my wife got to be doing interviews? Nigga, I'm the star. I'm the celebrity. I'm the comedian. I'm the actor. What the fuck y'all need to talk to my wife for? If they didn't do interviews, what's the relevance of you want my wife to come air my dirty laundry or talk about me? I don't get it.
No, they just might want to ask the wife some questions. But I'm not saying he was right. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if we're gonna open up a discussion about
for sure.
The discussion is, well, have we seen him with the interview? he could be onto something that we not paying attention. But you said you seen this person do an interview or this
Definitely
person on TV,
seen those
so
three.
let's leave it alone.
Those three for sure.
So then that's what it is.
But
So
in my mind, that's
So
like Keke Palmer's nigga. Nobody knew who this nigga was until they had the baby, and then they fell out. It's like, oh nigga, you're nobody. You're nothing. You're nobody. Nobody's heard of you, talked to you. None of this shit. Like, why would we hear from you? What do you do? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But these women don't look too different from what you walk around with. You know what I'm saying?
That you walked around with.
All right,
not walk around with.
Right, whatever. This is who they with. This is who you with. This is who you with. Okay, y'all done marry a motherfucker. Okay, but he might not be married for other reasons. He's, he move another way. You know what I'm saying? But publicly, because usually, because I've seen him in concert probably 3 times. He has an entourage. It's usually 2-3 women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This motherfucker, though, you was booed up. It was a public relationship. This was your thing. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of like the same shit. Okay, you didn't marry her, but you like what they like. Unless you're saying this is something else, like they don't like. I don't know the backstories on how long these guys have been with their wives or none of that. I don't know how long Martin been with his wife. I know Michael Blackson, bitch, let him have fuck days. I don't know how long. But we'd have to look at this and say, out of Money Boss. So let's do it. Money Boss, let's do it. In the comments too. So how many women we got up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 women up here. How many of these women would you call ugly or funny looking?
No.
I can't really see face on, lady, but that wouldn't just, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Because Pam asked, where's the lie? And I'm like, the lie is all these women ain't funny looking. And I wish I had, because Said wife ain't light. But the picture wouldn't load because I got it from something else. You know what I'm saying? But, Said's wife is around my color. You know what I'm saying? And thicker than a Snicker.
But let's say this. We can say this. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. Mm-hmm. So somebody can always say they don't look like what they look like. And they're
right.
Funny looking.
Okay.
That's their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's so you can make that your opinion. That's you.
And that takes us. So we'll do the next point out. I'm glad you said that because you reminded me of the next part. But before we do that, Luda wasn't taking that shit about his goddamn funny looking wife. Call my wife funny looking. And he insinuated Luda was back there playing with them people in the Illuminati at a party. Luda came back with a diss track. Let's take a listen.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet, let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati. Only a Illuminati, and I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature. Whatever.
Luda! Charleston White said, nigga, you supposed to fight! Motherfucker talking about your wife. Luda's always been a good rapper. That motherfucker was done like within 24. That's how I like my battle rappers to do. I like them to respond immediately. He didn't hesitate. He came with that real quick. You know what I'm saying? He touched on some shit. He only left the party with bitches. No Illuminati. Comedians. What do you think of Luda responding that way versus how the new era do it? The new era go yell, hey, bitch ass nigga, keep my you know how the new shit go. Did Luda stick to what the fuck he is, a rapper actor? Or should he done something different?
Should've just shut the fuck up.
Damn, he wasn't supposed to say nothing. Then he got to argue with his wife at the house. Like, you let this nigga call me funny looking nigga?
You didn't. That rap didn't mean shit. Shut the fuck up.
Remember what they said? I'm walking down the street and 5 guys grab her booty. I'm gonna be in a hospital with him, but he better defend my honor. He defended his lady's honor.
Huh?
That wasn't honorable what he did? Responding?
Fuck no.
Goddamn.
Fuck no.
I tried for you, Luda, my bad. Luda! I tried.
Luda born in Gucci linen when I was born.
God damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
God damn it, Luda. Boss is not fucking with your shit.
Don't say fucking nothing.
Boss is not fucking with you. Damn, Luda. I tried for you, Luda. Shit.
Oh, that shit.
I tried, Luda.
Nigga, go get in a Honda Civic and do donuts around that nigga house. I like.
So he got to sock him in the eye next time he see him.
He got to push him down. He little already. God damn.
Before we go into motherfuckers getting pushed down, because Cat did get pushed the fuck down and choked out by a kid. We'll get to that. The second half of this thing was called Speaking Your Truth, because I keep seeing people on the internet saying, he's speaking his truth, though. And I'm kind of starting to hate that shit like I hate, what's the other term they use?
Motherfucking,
the women use it. The women use it on men.
Narcissist.
Narcissist. Oh my God. Speaking your truth is worse at this point than a narcissist. And let me tell you why, boss. If I meet a young lady at the club, we exchange phone numbers. I call her. We have a phone conversation for about 20, 30 minutes. I just wasn't interested. It really went nowhere else. I'm at that same club 3 months later. I see a badass chick as I'm approaching and talking to her. Her friend walks up. It's the girl I met the last time I was at the club. As I walk away, she tells her friend, I used to fuck with him. Is she speaking her truth or is she lying on me?
You lying. That's a blatant. That's a lie. That's not speaking the truth. That's a lie.
And that's what bothers me. So I don't know the lines of speaking your truth because motherfuckers say that's his truth. Okay, but if your truth is a lie about me, motherfucker, that ain't the truth. There's only one truth. There's 3 sides to a story, right? What's the 3 sides to a story, boss?
Your side, their side, the truth.
And the goddamn truth. See? There's only one truth.
What?
Now y'all done made it 2 truths.
Wait.
It's his truth.
Yeah, I was just about to say this because we got into this last night on Sunday service. Somebody said somebody's perspective of that truth may be different than somebody's perspective of that truth because he's seen it from the back and he's seen it from the front. So what he's seen from the front don't look like what he's seen from the back. So that was his truth. He's telling what he
Or is that his perspective?
Wait, that's what I'm saying. It can be that too, because perspective is your truth. That's your truth.
There's only one truth. There can't be 2 truths. If I'm standing in my bedroom window looking out the window, there's 2 guys with their backs to me. Shots are fired. I see a guy fall. The flash looked more on the left than it did on the right. My truth doesn't make it the guy on the left shot. When they do DNA tests and they do the shit with the forensics and they find the gunpowder is on the guy on the right side. His fingerprints are on the gun, the guy on the right. It was my perspective. I thought the guy on the left fired, but the truth is the nigga on the right fired that gun. The angle I was at made me see it funny. There's only one truth, boss.
No. I'm with you. There is one truth. But somebody opened that can of worms for me to say, well, you've seen it from the front. He's seen it from the back. He's only given what he's seen as his truth. His truth can be wrong. Yes, his truth can be wrong. But to him, from what he's seen from his eyes,
them bitches is ugly.
Right.
His truth is them bitches. All these niggas got an ugly ass, light skinned wife. Is his truth. That's crazy. So my wife ugly to the motherfucker, and that's your truth. God damn.
To you. To you. My wife could be ugly as a motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God. This shit gets crazier and crazier every day. Used to be three sides to a story. Your side, their side, and the truth. There's only one truth. At the end, there's only one truth. Now everybody got a truth. Well, that's his truth.
Corners. Right.
I treat this motherfucker amazing. I could be the best guy. I could just bent over backwards, and he treated me like shit. It's a lie. And you know it's a lie, but you mad at me, so you say, well, that's my truth.
But this is why I posted what I posted today. You motherfuckers, it's 8 days in the motherfucking New Year already. You motherfuckers out here lying. I don't believe shit.
So, on that note, let's keep going down the rabbit hole, because as he told his truths, some of us were a little puzzled by some of the things he said. And one of them was that he read 3,000 books a year from the age 8 to 12. 3 times 4 is 12,000 books. He read 12,000 books between the age of 8 and 4. We did the math. 3,000 divided by 365 was 8.2 books. Somebody says, but Diego, he could have read the little, he went extra far and said, nigga, I read no nonfiction. So when it's nonfiction, nigga, them is real books. So he wasn't reading little The Choo Choo Train and Tommy the Bull, and he was reading real books. He said, let's take a listen.
And so I'm not just reading, I'm reading in multiple languages. Like I'm probably reading 3,000 books a year from the time that I'm 8 years old to the time that I'm 12. No fiction books at all. I'm only reading nonfiction.
Full of an eye.
Yeah.
All right, twinkle it.
So now, within 1 second, I'm going to finish all this.
All these books.
Yeah.
All right. I'm watching. Yes. Go on.
What
is it? What
it
just
was
happened?
fast, so you didn't know.
What just happened now? What did I just? What's this? What is?
That has to be the only way. That.
Pamela Lilly says he said probably. So probably could mean even more. Probably could mean more. So you want to try to do that and save him? Probably could mean more than. He could have read 3,600 books then. I'm not buying that shit. 8.2.
So in 4 years, 3,000 books.
You can't, nigga, you can't go to school. You can't mow the lawn. You can't. 8 books a day.
It's less than 8 books, bro. He's like 7 and some change.
No, it's 8. Let's do it. Let's do the math. Let's do it.
3,000.
Let's do it.
7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 4 is 28.
These calculators for a reason. It's the iPhone, nigga. Do Androids got a motherfucking calculator on it?
8 times 4 is 32.
8.219178808, if you want to be correct. Come on, man. I did all my research and you going, God damn. Get your calculator, boss. It's 8.2.
Oh, yeah, 12 times 36. That's right. I'm tripping. That's my bad.
iSun Wright said, I caught 100,000 fish in Mendota. iSun, if you did, that's your truth. That's your truth now. They got to let niggas have it. That's crazy. They got to let niggas have it now. That's their truth. You know what I'm saying? But we get a kick out of it. And then, go ahead.
Because we can't say who's lying and who's not lying. It's we got to take it in as a grain of salt. And I felt like, I'm going to keep it a buck. I thought it was he did his job. That's what he really did. He entertained us.
And that's the thing, boss. So I had to take that into consideration. But I'm busy arguing with the internet. I'm arguing with these niggas like when Neo was in the Matrix and he was just fighting all the niggas. I'm fighting all these niggas. Like, nigga, you can't read that. I had to realize, like, wait a minute. This is a comedian.
It's entertainment.
This is a podcast. They trying to get the views.
And he's entertaining.
He's a comedian. He got a different style of comedian because even he rarely snickers. Every blue moon he snickers. But he says these things with a straight face, so motherfuckers take it for face value. You know what I'm saying? The nigga said he was accepted into college at 7 years old. What college and where's the letter?
Hey, that is entertaining.
It is.
This nigga said that. It's entertaining that he said that, and we're being entertained. So why we couldn't take this as entertainment and be like, okay, the nigga is. That's why, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know already. I don't even fuck with the dude. You know we don't. I don't know that. Whatever. And I'm gonna leave that there.
But we ain't too biased.
But I
Right.
have found, right, and I'm not biased. I have a newfound respect for the guy. Because the nigga did some shit. I'm looking at that shit for 3 hours. And nigga, you held my attention for 3 hours.
Not a minute missed. I watched it 3 times. Damn near 9 hours. And I'm making sure I'm driving in. So that's the only reason I'm missing shit, because I gotta make sure I don't crash. But he held my attention. And I know you ain't fucking around. If it's you, like, I know you gon', man, fuck this shit. Watching this.
Right.
So if he kept your attention, he did a good job.
So he kept my attention. So that's what I took from it. I was really, because I had to go in before I even watched it, because I had to go in not being biased, like, fuck this nigga already. I had to go into the movie go into the podcast like, okay, boss, fuck the personal shit. Take the personal shit and throw it out the window. I mean? Okay, now deal with what you can watch. All right, cool. Turn the shit on. And he comes in on Monday. As soon as he dashes that motherfucker, he got your motherfucking ass right there in the seat. So I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Oh, this nigga crazy.
DK Holloway says, the nigga said he pays comics $300,000 to tour with him. Where are the comics that are saying yeah? I don't know what he paid him. He must mean maybe $300 for the tour. Not a night. Yeah. He ain't paying $300 a night. Cause I've been going to the shows. The venue don't allow you. I'm Mr. Mathman. The venue ain't gonna allow you to give, because he had the last one I seen him. He had Linnell. He had Mark Curry. Shout out Mark Curry. We're gonna get into him too. And another nigga. So he had 3 openers. Nigga, that's $1 million. That's 900,000. Cause when you get that, you gotta have shit in the room, hotels, travel. So that would be $1 million right there. Not $1 million a night. Maybe the whole length of the tour. 300,000 is good for. What you think? That 60 days, 60 days, 90 days.
He said it was 90 days, 90 days, 100 city tour, 90 days or something like that, or
100 cities.
30 days, 100 city tour.
Damn near,
150. I know
damn
that
near.
for a
So
fact.
probably 4 or 5 months. A show every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Some days they able to do a show every day. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna keep it on the speaking your truth shit. We ain't done because we were amazed. Boss, you're an athletic nigga. Very athletic. You know sports. You know speed. You know runners. You know shit. He sat there in front of Shannon Sharp. As I watched it, I wish Shannon would have pushed back a few more times. Like when he said, ugly lights, Shannon should have been, hey, nigga, all them niggas' wives ain't ugly. You could have pointed out one of the bad bitches. You didn't do that. But one thing that Shannon did stop at was when the nigga said, we can go outside right now and I'll run a 4-4-40. No, a 4-1, 4-3. He said, I'll run a 4-3-40. The internet go crazy. That nigga ain't running. Because we tripped out on the books. We're not buying the books. That 4-3-40, niggas wasn't buying it. So the other night, 2 a.m. in the morning, somehow he's at Memphis on the college campus in the gymnasium, and the nigga ran and filmed it. Let's take a look.
Almost 100 years old right now, but if we go outside right now, I can run a 4-3-40. Or sub, I can do a 4-1-6. If I was shooting, I was going to shoot sub. But, you know, sub,
Now, before I say anything, your perception of this video is what?
Bullshit.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Motherfuckers was tagging me. Yeah, nigga. You see the 4-4? I say, bro, first of all, a basketball court is not 40 yards. It's 30 yards. And he didn't run the whole length of the thing. It's 30 yards wall to wall. He didn't run that. Second of all, they didn't have the camera on the timer thing. Anybody, you see that motherfucker clicked and went. Listen, look at when they show the thing. We're gonna go back. He's running. You see the swirl? Y'all didn't see. That's what you motherfuckers believe everything on the internet. Did you see how they did the edit? Why you just didn't hold the phone up? All you had to do was just hold the phone up. He ran it, you clicked it, hold the phone up. No, niggas didn't catch the swirl. Watch the swirl after the run. The timer was stopped at that already. Swirl? Yeah, you cheating motherfuckers. Niggas didn't want to take my word for it. Guess who the fuck I ran into on the internet? Ran into Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco, who was one of the fastest niggas. And this is what he had to say about this nigga's 4-4-40.
Shay, and say, you know, he could run, you know, he athletic. He talk about he shoot hoop. Say he play like 10 games a day in the yard. He say, you know, he box, he lift, you know, he do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had him on the basketball court, and it looked like he moving pretty good. I mean,
yeah, he moving pretty good. But man, that wasn't no goddamn fofo. Come on now, man. What kind of? Hey, stop playing.
But hold on, how long is the side of a basketball court? I don't think it's 40 yards.
You don't think so?
No, hell no.
That's no. You know, just looking at the video. That's a long way. That's a little ways now. That's a little ways.
I don't think that's no 40 yards.
I know one thing. That wasn't no goddamn fofo. He ain't running that. I know that much.
Little Shay and say, you know, he could run, you know, he
Niggas is crazy. Niggas be, boy. Like, you niggas didn't see the edit? Run, click, stop, hold the camera. That's it. You could have showed us the shit.
I know that motherfucker ain't no I know that ain't no motherfucking popo.
He knew that. Niggas who fast and run, they know. Come on, bro. I'm counting as he gets to the camera. I'm at 5'6". Like, come on. Come on, man. Goddamn.
Hey, I got got to tell y'all, he is hilarious. He's funny, and he entertained us with his funniness because, nigga, you gotta be one special motherfucking kid on this earth. Really? No, listen. Y'all just gotta put all this shit together and really pay attention to this. You gotta put it all together, right? He was a special kid because he can read 33,000 books in 4 years in different languages.
12,000 books in 4 years. Don't get that fucked up. Kimberly Williams with 200 stars, 3,000 a year. So that's 12,000 books.
Yeah, 12,000 books. This nigga can read 12,000 books from the age of 8 to the age of 12. Then from the age of 13 to the age of 18, he living on the streets homeless.
Making $2,000 a day, every day. We gonna get to that. He's the most amazing nigga alive.
You had to be entertained. That's why I said I have a newfound respect. Because this nigga entertained me. I wasn't mad at nothing the nigga was saying. It was entertainment.
DK Holloway said, I ain't saying the nigga do crack. I'm just saying he do crackhead shit.
That shit.
Oh my God.
His whole shit was to entertain you.
And I get that now. But when you wake up, watch it, and get on the internet the next day and you got to argue with these niggas who make this nigga Jesus, it's just crazy. Like, hold on, bro.
Hey, the only thing he didn't do that would have made this the greatest thing in the world
is what? Is what?
Is have a Dos Equis bottle and take it a credit. You're the most amazing man in the world.
I thought you was finna say walk on water.
All that nigga needed was the Dos Equis commercial and him on that motherfucking
nigga. Listen though, he's finna get a bag though. He's finna have every endorsement from everything coming. Not mad at this nigga. I'm not mad. Niggas be thinking like niggas be mad. Y'all hate. No, we just here to determine the truth, the lies, the jokes. We just here to determine what's real, what's fake, what's entertainment, what's not. And that's what I don't like. This is what I found with a lot of people, boss. When they like somebody, they can't say, "Oh, he lying about that." But he telling the truth about that. They just ride with every goddamn thing. You know, I do it with Beyonce. Beyonce can't do no wrong. I do it with Beyonce. Beyonce can't do no wrong. But I hate that because when it really come down to the real shit, it's like, you got to point out the, you know what I'm saying? You got to point out.
Gotta be realistic.
Yeah, you got to point out real shit and fake shit. You don't have to just fan the fuck out and just, believe everything. Like, niggas, stop for a second and look at the stop clock. You niggas wouldn't even look at the stop clock. The shit, it's an edit, nigga. We edit all day, every day on this motherfucker. Y'all see the clips fade in, fade out. You see when we talking live, it just goes straight. One motion, boop. Like, shit, these niggas. I'm like, motherfuckers was mad. I said, oh my God. I had a motherfucker say, I ain't even gonna get into that. But that shit was crazy. Yeah, motherfuckers was mad. I'm like, this is crazy, bitch. Do you know this nigga? All right, we're going to take a Cat Williams break, though, because, you know, we can't neglect our people. We got to get into some motherfucking Dr. Real. We can't neglect our people. We're going to do some Dr. Real, then we'll come back and do the rest of the Cat Williams interview, you know what I'm saying? So, boss, is you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. See, that's an edit, goddammit. See how that swirled in? You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get it.
It's time now.
Dr. Real.
Need a new ugly light-skinned wife. You're having trouble with your man.
Oh, don't worry about that.
You need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time to
Ask Dr. Real.
It's time for some Ask Dr. Real. Sending you scenarios, situations, stories, situations, whatever it is you got going on in your life to either my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall. Remain anonymous. We will not do a 3-hour interview about you. You will remain anonymous. We're not going to do the Cat Williams and blast you. You know what I'm talking about? All right, here we go. This young lady says, hey, y'all. I've been with my husband 7 years and married 2. He recently has, as some would say, found Jesus. Everything has changed. We both would drink socially on the weekends, and now he doesn't want any alcohol in the house. Y'all know I drink, so that's devastating for me. My heart goes out. Okay. He wants us all to attend church on Sundays. We have 4 kids, 11, 9, 6, and 3. 3 boys and a girl. The oldest is from my previous relationship. He's there 3 to 4 times a week, and to be honest, it's just not for me. For it to be church, there is a lot of judgment. The women are catty, cliquish, and gossip nonstop. While trying to explain this to him, he basically stated to me he will not be with a woman who is not God-fearing and by his side on Sundays. I'm happy he's found something to be passionate about, but he needs to allow me to get there on my own time. There were times I'd attend church and he's never gone back in the past. I believe the other men there have this control over him, and it's pouring into our home and our marriage. A conversation with him didn't work. So I'm asking you, what's the conversation I need to have with myself? It's time to ask Dr. Real. Been married to her husband, boss, 2 years. They've been together 7, married 2. He recently found Jesus. He at the church 3 to 4 times a week. He wants his family there on Sundays, though. They got 3 kids, 4 kids. They got 4 kids. She's not feeling it. She gets there. She says the ladies are judgmental. It's cliquish. They're gossiping. They, you know what I'm saying? They're all in her business. She's not feeling it. She's glad that he found church, but she feels like he has to allow her to get there on her own time. However, when she confronted him about it or came to talk to him about it, I don't want to use confront, but she came to talk to him about the way she felt about not attending church because she ain't feeling it. She doesn't feel welcome. He basically told her, look, I'm not finna be with a woman who is not God-fearing and not on my side on Sundays. That's kind of, she takes it kind of like a threat. He's saying, I'm not finna be with no woman who ain't on my side on Sundays. She feels like the conversation with him didn't work. So she wants to know what's the conversation she needs to have with herself. Time to ask Dr. Real.
Oh, shit. Here it is. This is what you talk to yourself. Because you're not ready. So you have to understand where you're at in your life. and where your husband is and where he found himself. You have to now say to yourself, okay, I know where he is. I want to get there, but I want to get there on my time. Is it okay to step back and allow him to keep doing him while he's pressuring me? Or do I step back and don't allow him to pressure me at all, and me and my kids remove ourselves from the situation because he don't want to talk, remove ourselves from the situation for a minute to figure out, like, you can't figure out that you're not allowing him to push you into something right now. You know what I'm saying? So I would talk to myself and tell myself to be patient. Figure out where you want to go. Figure out what is it that's stopping you from going and being there as much as he wants that you want to be there. You know what I mean? And don't rush nothing. You know, time heals. I mean, time will get you through what you need to get through. You guys will get through that, even though you haven't had the. I mean, he's not having a discussion with you about it. So, I mean, you gotta find something for you, and ask yourself: Is this something you're ready to put up with and deal with the forcefulness, or sit back and say, "Hey, I'm not going to allow him to push me into something I'm not ready for, and do something I'm not ready for. I have to do this on my time because he did it on his time, but nobody pushing him. He didn't push him, so he has to give you the same space and give you the same time for you. So you just gotta move within yourself and navigate this whole marriage and find your space when you're ready, not when he's ready. And you understand?
What do you think about this? Because she says the women there are cliquish, judgmental, and women, y'all know how the fuck y'all is. When y'all don't like a motherfucker, even at church, you got your girls at church. There's 3 of y'all. Y'all welcome in the ones y'all like, but then if she act a little stuck up, she X out. So the pressure's on. They not really she feels like the women are being catty and cliquish, and she's feeling unwelcome though. Do you think that maybe they should try to attend another church? Or is it because he found this church, this is his church home, that's where he need to be for a while?
I really can't say. I'm going to say, you know, when people find what they find in themselves to start figuring out who they are, it'll weigh on a partner that's not there yet. Because, like I said, some people get to where they're trying to get to faster than the others. And if you try to push your weight on someone else to get to where you're going to as fast as you got there, and they're not there yet, it's going to cause tension, which there's tension in it. Because he's now putting the tension on her. So
another church might just be another argument.
Yes, because why you don't want to go to this church with me type of shit when you're going to church. So she may want to talk to somebody in the church. You know what I mean? She may want to talk to somebody in the church.
Find her somebody else outside of them.
Outside of that group that she feels is cliquish and talk to them about, hey, I want to be and I want to do and I want to commit. I just ain't right now, and probably have somebody guide her. You know what I mean?
And I'm not the most church going nigga. I don't know if y'all can tell. But I can kind of feel him pulling up on Sundays without his wife. Because they looking at it like, okay, welcome, Brother Jackson, or whatever. Are you married? Where's your wife? Like, as a wife, I can feel the your wife should be by your side shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he's heavily involved, because she says he's there 3-4 days, so maybe he's a deacon now, or maybe he's doing shit around the church to where she's alone and she's feeling like an outcast because the other people ain't giving a warm welcome. I feel her too. She ain't welcome, but I feel him like, you got me looking kind of funny. I'm showing up. Everybody else got their wife. My lady not by my side. How you feel about that part, boss? The your woman supporting you and being by your side shit? Or should he just roll to church every Sunday dolo?
Go to church, because you don't get into heaven's gate together holding hands.
Right. Ooh, that nigga came with the heat. That was powerful. Boss did a money boss on that one.
That's what you don't do. So, that shouldn't be no whatever they looking at. You looking at the wrong thing. We ain't here to look at why my wife ain't here. None of that. Nigga, I'm here to serve and praise and get the word and be blessed. You know what I mean? But that's why a lot of people don't attend church now anyway. It's because of that type of shit. It's always a judgmental thing. And then you got the elders that's in the church that's older, always trying to tell people about what church is and how holier than thou they are. No, we all in this motherfucker trying to get to the same place. Remember all the shit you did? You did that. You got to cover your shit, and you got to go on. When he calls you, he's going to call you. He ain't calling you and me together.
If he don't want to go or not.
You don't want to go or not. You know what I'm saying?
Jaquisha Webb says, what if he's aggressive when it comes to her not going? He kind of is. He kind of didn't put his foot down and said, hey, I'm not finna be with no woman who's not God-fearing and not by my side every Sunday. I don't know if you just came in, Jaquisha. Boss kind of says she might need to take a step back then and allow him to do that.
That's it. You can't. Even if you force her to go to church, that doesn't mean she's going to be into church because you're forcing her to go.
And she there with an attitude.
She's gotta find her within the church. You know what I mean? She gotta find her spiritual connection with God and go her route with Jesus. You know what I mean? You can't push this on her. Hey, babe, I'm going. If you want to go, let's, more than welcome. If not, I'm on my way to praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You worried about what it looks like. So you really not at the church for what you're supposed to be at the church for.
Right. He gonna get one of them other ladies, boss.
Right.
Brother Jackson, your wife should be here by your side. Because I think that was DK said a lady got his attention. I wouldn't go as far as to say that already. But he made it clear he ain't finna be fucking with nobody that's not by his side on Sundays. So maybe it's time. I know we try to push the stay together shit, but they might have came to they split in the road.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but I'm still gonna say that ain't it, because you trying to rope her in, and like she said, when I went to church, I didn't force you to come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't force you. You didn't come.
Double standard.
Vice versa. You can't have a double standard. So now you don't even have a problem with the church, because now church is out. Now we have a problem with, are we not seeing eye to eye about how we going forward? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I didn't force you when I was going and doing my thing. You wasn't going. Now that you're going, you want to force me to go? Oh, we gotta find out something better.
Well, little baby, you guys have had that talk with yourself. You know what I'm talking about? I think you got some good answers. Woo, boss gave you the most powerful though. Y'all is not going into heaven holding hands.
Not at all.
Crazy, because he could go every Sunday. You don't go, and then you get through the gates, and this nigga don't, because he got some shit going on that nobody know.
Diana Ellis Act ain't the man the head that has it. Yes, the man is the head. Yes, he is the head. But when it comes to a religion, you can't lead nobody into a religion and make them move how you move, because they're still not getting. Even if she went and he made her go, just think if she went, she's not getting into heaven's gate because she at the church house. She still has to be ready to be accepted and accept Jesus into her life. She has to find that. Can't nobody make me find that. Even if I was a husband, I can't make my wife find it if she ain't trying to find it. You know what I'm saying? She is still leading. You lead. You still lead. Honey, I hear you. But I'm, right now, finding my way.
That's why most people usually find a partner and they on the same page and they either go together or they met in that world. It's kind of hard when one here, one there. Especially in the world I'm in. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you find Islam and you got a worldly woman, it's hard. It's real hard for you to get a woman to convert to Islamic ways because you covering up. You ain't really, you feel me? It's kind of hard if you got a super worldly woman to. Christianity is kind of different, you know what I'm saying? Some Christians drink every goddamn weekend. But some Muslims too. But the women are held in a whole different arena then as far as religion. I don't know how Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses work as far as they women. But yeah.
I don't know, like I said, when she was going, you wasn't going, brother. You know what I mean? You gotta see it that way too. You can't just see it one way or the other. You gotta see it. You know what I mean?
Have that talk with yourself, Miss Lady. We gotta get back to Cat though. We gotta get back to Cat, boss. Somebody we kind of fuck with. We fuck with him. Trick Daddy Dollars. Trick Daddy Dollars had a bone to pick with Cat Williams, and nobody knew why. Where the fuck you come from, nigga? You don't do comedy. So me doing my investigation, I discovered it. Cat Williams at a show recently said some unpleasant things about Trick Daddy. Let's take a look, and then we'll take a look at Trick Daddy's response.
Williams, your little pussy ass get on the Sharp show and just get in your little bitch ass feelings and get in ways and you say all type of shit you ain't supposed to say. See, there's a lot of shit about certain rap niggas I could say, but I know it's some shit that I shouldn't say, so I don't say it. You said some slick shit about me in one of your stand-up, you was being sarcastic, saying that if Trick Daddy could own a restaurant, you could do anything. Look, well, nigga, you bulldagging looking ass fuck. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm not no comedian. I'm a street nigga first, okay? Keep my name out your mouth, bitch ass nigga. Keep Ricky Smiley name out your mouth. Keep all OG's name out your mouth. If you don't like a person, If you don't like a person, you don't say. I've told people that I didn't think you was funny. I ain't never say I didn't like you. And I'm glad I didn't never say I didn't like you, because by me not thinking you were funny, I actually saw you one day and I was laughing my ass off. I was crying laughing one day. Remember that little boy put you in the headlock? I was crying fucking laughing that day, nigga. Listen, man, stop talking about other niggas to be relevant in the game, the trend. Because you was trending today, and I'm going to be trending tomorrow on your bitch ass.
The shit was funny as fuck at first. Then the nigga said Trick Daddy got herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea. Like, he went, that was kind of like, yeah, like, what you got against this nigga?
We didn't get to hear it because it sounded crazy.
It was fucked up?
Like it was, yeah.
I heard somebody say that.
It was crazy.
Damn. Y'all heard the Trick Daddy clip, though?
Yeah, we heard Trick Daddy clip, but the other clip was...
The cat clip was fucked up. So he pretty much gets on the stage. Let me rephrase it for y'all. He gets on the stage and he says, I want everybody here to realize that you can do anything. You can be somebody. If ugly ass Trick Daddy can have a restaurant and a cooking show, you can too. Trick Daddy got herpes, lupus. Yeah, he said he had herpes, lupus, syphilis, gonorrhea. He named a gang of diseases that he said Trick Daddy had. We know Trick Daddy has lupus, you know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon got lupus too. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what Cat said on his part of the clip. He said all that shit. So that's what had Trick fired up. Now, Cat's defending himself. Was Trick Daddy in the right for defending himself against what was said about him?
Well, certainly. You come to my city, I guess, or whatever, and you talk crazy. Yeah, I got all right. Say what the fuck I'm gonna say to you? That's my name out your mouth, you stupid little boy. You just run your little stupid ass mouth.
All right. So then we're gonna move on to one other person. And this is where the pocket watching and the pocket watching and the jealousy shit come into play for me. Because I don't understand what his problem with Tiffany Haddish is. He says she's not funny.
I don't think right.
He says nobody can remember any of her jokes. She's never had a sold out show. I'm trying to make sure I got the right clip. All right, fuck it. He says she's not funny. Nobody can remember any of her jokes. You said she's what?
Right. Tiffany Haddish shit came from, she was a part of the Kevin Hart clique. He talked about the little clique that he got. He's like, Tiffany Haddish, somebody else, and another motherfucker that was around Kevin Hart. Like, Kevin went to go get them, and they're not even funny. You know what I mean? That's where that came from when he's speaking on Tiffany Haddish, a junior at Shannon Sharp. You know what I mean?
To me, it came from when Girls Trip came out. Tiffany blew the fuck up. The doors unlocked from one fucking movie. She became the funniest fucking woman in the world. I believe he's speaking on it. I'm not sure. I know Tiffany's response is here. Let's take a look though.
Only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Oh, that's so Raven. I was on all the shit. I did extra work. I was on all of the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360, bitch. I've been out here. I've been telling jokes since 1996. 1996. This nigga said, oh, they wouldn't let her perform in the Comedy Store. That's true. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights in the Comedy Store, but I performed on all the black nights. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights at the Improv, but I performed on all the black and Latino nights. And so the rest of my to LA, nigga.
Only got Tiffany Haddish. She been.
So she named off a list of shit that she did that he says she didn't do. Does he have a valid beef? Because I'm not understanding the beef with Tiffany Haddish. I get you got this problem with these niggas. It's kind of neck and neck.
Because I think when he talked about, what's the boy name? Guy Torrey.
Mm-hmm. Guy Torrey did a documentary. And he said some things about all the people that were there.
All the people that was there, and they did this and they did that. And Tiffany he said that he brought all these people and they did this and did that, right? That's where I think he went in that part with her. Like, no, bitch, you never was there. You didn't get in to do that.
Got it.
Guy Torrey lied.
But then you go from that to a personal attack of nobody remembers your jokes. You're not funny. You haven't. So I get it. That's like if a nigga said, oh, in the 2000s, Money Boss threw a crazy party. Diego had a crazy birthday party. The Wolves had a crazy birthday party. And Lil JoJo. And we like, nigga, Lil JoJo? We don't remember that party. Like, we can say, we don't remember that nigga throwing no crazy parties, but then to be like, oh, that nigga drive a Chrysler 300. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't got no bad bitches. Like, it become a personal attack. It's cool to just say,
right,
she wasn't there. She had no sold out shows there, but then he went into nobody remembers her jokes. She's not funny. That's kind of became a personal attack. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. I'm not taking that away.
Does the men, is it, because he's a man, she's a woman, but they're both comedians. Is it fair?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's like LeBron dissing a WNBA player.
Wait, listen. Monique did it to Tyler Perry, so why isn't it fair?
What'd she do to Tyler Perry?
She got mad at Tyler Perry and Oprah when she went on her reign.
But she worked for them, though. She's speaking on, they have no dealings. She said, they didn't give me this. They treated me like this. And then they said, well, she's hard to work with. Our people didn't. So they kind of had an interaction. Him and her don't have no, well, they got pictures together and shit.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out where the beef came from.
You know, people pick and choose what they want to pick and choose and throw out in the open and make a situation be a situation that really ain't a situation. You know, people have imaginary beef with people that don't know they have beef with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of what it is. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing. He's speaking his truth, which were his facts. Feel me? Because he said she didn't get no standing ovation. She didn't perform at the thing. She's like, I did perform, but you're right. I didn't perform when you guys got to perform in front of everybody.
On the white night.
I got to perform in front of, I only got to perform on. Okay. Well, now we got the truth. See, his truth was half-ass truth. Feel me? His perspective is she didn't get to perform. Her perspective is, you're right, I didn't get to perform on these mountains, but I did perform in this place. You kind of feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how that shit works. That's it. I don't think it's that serious, but I think he did it to ruffle feathers because she's part of Cat Williams. I mean, she's part
Kevin
of Kevin Hart's
friends.
Yeah,
Friend
so
circle.
Right, the friend circle. So he so shots to ruffle feathers, just like what's the boy name? Faison Love. No, he just throw shots, just to throw shots. You know, niggas when they casualty of war.
Well, he did call one nigga a joke thief. And that nigga is. Cedric the Entertainer has been caught stealing jokes. Let's take a look.
He gonna walk up and introduce himself. Charles Johnson, man. Everybody around here call me Bombinish, though. Everybody around here call me Bombinish. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bombinish. Everybody call you Bombinicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bombinish. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Bombinicious. This is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So all week long, my ass talking about Bombinicious. What up, boy? Hey, Bombinicious, you gonna run around, come over and watch the game with us later on? Hey, Bombinicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bombinicious. He said, everybody call him Bombinicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, his name's CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying.
The only way that I can answer that question is by telling the Bombinicious story. It's a true story. See, there was this white family lived in Mississippi, and they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bombinicious. Now, he did various small jobs for them on and off for about a week. One night, he had just finished bartending a party, and the lady of the house realized that she didn't have any money. So she said to him, Bombinicious, I want to write you a check, but I don't know how to spell Bombinicious. And he said, well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. See, when I came to work for you, I told you my name, and then I said, but you can call me by my initials.
I don't know that nigga name, but shout out to the first nigga I thought was gay on TV. That was 89. That was the first nigga I thought was gay on TV. But Sid stole that. He did steal the Cat Williams spaceship joke, too. I couldn't find that clip, but he stole that motherfucker. One other nigga is stealing, too. Steve Harvey. Let's take a look.
Send us down to the liquor store, put boxes on. We didn't know what we were. I don't know what we are. I don't know. She didn't tell us. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
You've heard me say that every Halloween I had the same outfit on. Every year. I just had a brown box. No, it wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. It was just a brown box. And he just told me to tell everybody I was a UPS man.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about never said thank you. So what's up with you and Steve, man?
He stole that. Niggas is stealing, man.
Stop it, ass nigga.
You said
you
what?
don't take time to write your own goddamn joke. Stop it, ass nigga.
Damn. Stealing. Niggas is stealing. Niggas is stealing, Jack.
Niggas out here stealing and shit.
Damn.
Stealing a whole nother man's act and joke.
So that the nigga didn't lie
like
about.
Acting like you to me.
Right. Holier than thou. Let's get this nigga some more credit though. He proved that he did not steal them jokes. And Lil Boosie took to the internet to vouch for Cat Williams. At a time when he was fucked up, Cat came through for him. Let's take a look.
Bro, I came home, I ain't have nothing, bro. Cat Williams called me to his show. Gave me front row seats, bro. Called me to his show. And when I was leaving the show, I thought he threw me some weed in the car because it was wrapped up in a towel. But it was $15,000, bro. And bro, when I see him, I'm gonna return the favor, bro. Whatever I got in my pocket, bro. Like, that dude did something for me, brother. I get emotional talking about it, bro. Like, I really needed it at the time. I wasn't staying nowhere. I mean, I was staying at a hotel with my kids in downtown New Orleans. I ain't even have nowhere to stay there yet, bro. And no, I had just got the house. I was at the house. I had just rented the house from Baby. And Cat Williams gave me $15,000, bro, all hundreds, bro. I thought it was weed. My boy City say, ooh, that gave you some weed. That threw it back there. I unwrapped the towel with the rubber band. It was $15,000, bro. Bruh, man, bro. I'll never forget that, bro. I just want to see him and give him $15,000, bro. Like, nigga, a real nigga for that, bro. You know. Nigga, and that nigga ain't even know me before I went in, bro. Like, you know how many ain't give me nothing when I came home? Who was hollering free boosted? And ain't give me nothing when I came home? It touched me, bro. It touched me, bro. Like, and they gave me $15,000, bro. They had hollering free boosted all over the world with that bag, and they ain't give me nothing, bro. That dude gave me $15,000, bro. Cat Williams is a real nigga, dog.
Y'all know Boosie ass can talk. He pretty much said he came through getting nigga 15 grand. You know what I'm saying? Let me answer that for somebody. Because that was a fact. DK Holloway says Bernie Mac stole the stuttering boy bus stop joke from a 14-year-old. He did. Because, see, this is what happens. When motherfuckers on the internet start digging to find shit on this nigga, this side goes and finds shit on these niggas. I seen it with my own two eyes. The 14-year-old boy was on amateur night, Showtime at the Apollo, told that joke. Years later, Bernie Mac took that motherfucker and he added some razzle dazzle to it, but he took that motherfucker. He took it. And so it kind of looked like that age group, that age of niggas, is some stealing motherfuckers. That age, Steve, Cedric, Bernie, that age group is some stealing motherfuckers. Mark Curry, not that he's stealing, but he's their age. He got his shit stole. You know what I'm saying? These new niggas, it's kind of hard. It's harder to steal from new niggas because they on the internet every day with it. You can't steal Country Wayne shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, we seen that. And niggas still be trying to steal shit though. Because, boss, we just seen the girl, remember? The nigga took the clip and did the Keith Lee skit.
Oh, yeah.
He took the food review and he did a review on pussy.
Right. And then
she does one on dick. So really, in the comedian world, nigga, you stole my bit. I took, because Keith Lee's a food critic. I took that and I made it into a pussy review. She took it and made it into a dick review. If we were comedians, bitch, we dissing you. You stole that man's shit.
Y'all motherfuckers out here just stealing.
Just stealing. All right, we almost done with Cat. We appreciate y'all fucking with us because it's been a long-ass Cat ride. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to just touch on a lot of the shit. But one of the main things that everybody talked about was him talking about Ricky Smiley and how Ricky Smiley said he was supposed to be Money Mike, and Cat said, motherfucker, no, you wasn't. Ice Cube confirmed that, yeah, Ricky came in and auditioned for the part. But Cat stole the show and became Money Mike. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but everybody can't handle the pressure. Everybody doesn't like the spotlight. Everybody doesn't like the controversy. Cat went crazy on that nigga. Nigga, you only dress like a woman. You only good when you dress like a woman. Every movie you ever been in, they cut your parts out. He went crazy. So, I don't know why this nigga's filming himself. For some reason, Ricky Smiley is filming himself, boss, making his coffee in the morning and has a breakdown. Let's take a look.
Hey man, can I get you anything? Can I get you water or something, man?
Oh, okay.
You doing okay? All right.
Yeah.
Can we give you a minute?
Thank you.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Of course, of course.
Nigga, why is you crying? On live. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, but goddamn. But I just seen somebody say something interesting though. That was crazy. Just Regina said his son. He did just lose a son. Rest in peace to Ricky Smiley's son. And that was kind of a low blow because Cat was like, I can't believe you just lost your motherfucking son and then gonna come on here and tell this goddamn. I said, God damn. So he didn't disrespect it, but it was a reminder and you announced it to the world and those people who don't know. In other words, like, you ain't got nothing better to do. Nigga, you just lost your son. You ain't got nothing better to do than come on here and talk about me. So maybe it was he's still going through the loss of his son and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Denise Colson says, I read on the blog he was crying because his son's death anniversary is coming up this month. And it's a lot of shit to go. Everybody ain't built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't built to be in the news. And if I promise you, any of the niggas that this nigga hit up, because they calling this the comedy hit him up. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, who else did he get? Tiffany Haddish, Ludacris. Every nigga could post, I'm having breakfast. All the bitch ass nigga, you not eating like Cat. On Instagram, go to any one of them niggas' pages. The fans is going crazy. So Ricky Smiley just having coffee and he looking at the comments. You bitch ass nigga, you wear a dress. I know what he's seeing in the thing on his live. He might can't handle that mixed with his son shit. Cause they going crazy. One nigga who popped up on there was Mike Epps. Mike Epps cracked some jokes. Mike Epps was like the nigga Fendi jacket was fake. Mike said, that nigga should have wore something else, that fake ass Fendi. Nigga, I've never seen the people mad at Mike Epps. Nigga, they annihilated Mike Epps. Mike got mad, like, well, fuck it. Let's just do the last Friday and have a funny off. Who the funniest motherfucker? Fuck all this internet shit, you internet motherfuckers is crazy. So the internet even killed Mike Epps, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Kimberly Williams says, and it wasn't. I don't know. And but with so much of this shit going on, I don't know. I'm usually the nigga who's going on Fendi website and typing in men's jacket and trying to find it to see if that motherfucker's a real jacket. I don't know. The zippers looked a little sketchy on that motherfucker. I don't know. Boss, did that look like a real Fendi jacket to you?
You know what? And I would be able to tell you because I was so into all that dumb shit. I don't even know, bro. I
Kim
can't-
says she checked, verified it was real, about $5,000 for that jacket.
I mean, price wise, I could tell you what price it is, but I don't know if it was real.
To line it
I
up.
haven't been into,
Right.
Yeah, to line it up. I haven't been into this shit in a long time, so I wouldn't know.
Just Regina says, could it be customized? It could.
It can be customized, but it wouldn't be real.
It wouldn't be
Once
real.
you customize something, it's no longer real.
It will be fake.
It'll be fake.
For sure.
Because then you don't make it.
Right.
That's what people don't understand. Authentic makes it real. You go do something to it, it's no longer real.
Right.
You can go get an authentic rag
Right.
from Louis Vuitton and then make whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, that's an authentic rag, but that's not
You
authentic.
got a Louis
whatever
Vuitton
you
scarf on a Pro Club
Right.
t-shirt.
Yeah, it's not authentic.
Chandra McNeely in the house. Apple Red is in the house as well. What it do? Kiana Allen just came through the door. Just Virginia's in the building, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but one of the main controversial points that has surrounded this nigga Cat Williams from the beginning of his jail streak up until last week's interview is, does he do drugs? I see a bunch of people saying he does not do drugs. I remember the nigga had a crazy ass moment in Oakland. Do you remember that? Where he just didn't come out or some shit. And they was like, man, they gave that nigga that good dope in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? He had a bad streak for a while. A whole lot of jail cases. I've never seen a jail report saying he got caught in a car with meth or cocaine, though. But he made a point on one interview and said, I've never been caught with the weed I smoke daily. So, nigga, maybe you good at hiding drugs. There was one raid in a home where they found some weed. But I think it was legal because it was in his home and he had medicinal, whatever, documentation. However, this nigga films the interview from his home and saw this.
I love you, Cat, but y'all didn't see this booger that came out his nose. Hold on. Y'all see that? He wipes it. Oh, my nigga Cat. Hold on, we gonna go back. Hold on. Oh, you see it right there? You see it? Oh, God, nigga. I seen that motherfucker. Look, watch this. Hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit more. All I ever wanted. Right there. Y'all see it? Look, and then he wipes it. He wipes his nose because no, he's seen it.
Booger or booger sugar, money boss? Was that a booger or was that the results of catching a drain from some booger sugar?
Ooh, that was a booger sugar ball. That was not a booger. That was a booger sugar ball.
Oh my God. This is what happens when you just stir the internet up. We get to
That's
dig it in.
why we have to take it all in consideration. He was entertaining us. Some of the things he said could have been factual. Some of them things we know wasn't factual, but it was entertaining.
Right.
That nigga put on a show.
Right.
And I think that I got told you, I found a newfound respect for Cat Williams. Because, nigga, you get it. Nigga, the way you hold a straight face and tell a motherfucker story, nigga, knowing you lying, is great.
It's great.
That's great.
Shout out, Cat. We can neither confirm or deny that it was booger sugar. However, Shannon Sharp got his own cognac called Shay or something. And when the interview starts, he said, yeah, you started before me. You already kind of got your thing going before. So he was already drinking before they started. But here's a clip of these niggas drinking right here.
I've been on one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of let me get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now? I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of.
They was getting lit. They was off that yet. Well, shout out to Smack and T-Rail over on Back at Fig. If you're not familiar with these guys, they are from 5 Deuce Hoover Crip in Los Angeles. And Smack says he is an eyewitness account to Cat Williams buying dope and smoking dope. I lived in LA 7 years. I do recall when Friday After Next came out, motherfuckers saying they knew this guy as a smoker. I'm just keeping it clean. I first heard of him as a smoker before I ever heard of him as a comedian. I've never seen Cat in the Hat, his early stage name. What would you say, boss?
Tell him you just telling your truth.
I'm just telling my truth. You stupid. I'm just telling my truth. And so with that being said, here's Smack from Back on Fig telling his truth.
So Cat Williams said all of that shit. Everybody saying he was truthful. He's outing comedians. You know what I'm saying? He's outing the higher ups, the Illuminati. He doing all the shit. They said he was telling the truth. He's ruffling feathers, but that's one thing he lied about. And Smack said, "I got it. I got the proof. I was there." So tell us about it, Smack.
That nigga was a stone cold crackhead on 59th and Denver. Hey, we gonna keep it clean. He was buying dope on 59th and Denver. This is something I can't make up. We laughing, I'm joking about it now. This is my right hand of God. That nigga was smoking on 59th and Denver, going to the shopping center right there on Slauson and Figueroa, man. That nigga was a smoker, man. We gonna keep it clean. He didn't have no teeth. He was snagging tooth, nigga, on my mama. I ain't bullshit, nigga. I ain't bullshitting. He was on crack.
So he was selling. You know, who was he getting dope from?
The homies.
He was getting.
Yep.
HIP. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, he rest in peace. He rest in peace. The dude he was getting dope from is rest in peace. Like, you feel me? Can't nobody get convicted for this. But I knew the dude that was serving this nigga.
And he was smoking dope.
He was smoking crack, nigga. I swear to God. Man, I'm laughing because it's funny that this shit. That's on my mama heartbeat. Yes. He was smoking dope, nigga. Swear to God. I even went through there to find some old niggas. Like, you remember dude was over here? They like, yo, what's over here?
So to have your story correct, you seen Cat Williams buying dope?
Yes.
Smoking dope.
Put the pipe like this.
On 59th.
In Denver.
So Cat Williams said all of that shit. Everybody said he, you know.
So he's the eyewitness account to a nigga buying dope. In the interview, though, he names these streets. In the interview, he names these streets and said, I walked these streets for years. No one ever asked me or banged on me. He said he walked them same streets that nigga named. Them was streets he named. He said he walked. You said what? Right by your daddy house? Nigga, we was shooting. Boss took me to LA for my first time. We stayed at his daddy house. Nigga, we had to lay on the floor. They was shooting out there. Oh my God. All right, y'all. That's enough of Cat. I think we went through enough of this Cat Williams shit. Oh, nope. This ain't Cat Williams. It's something he said. We talked about it. The niggas in dresses. Because we don't fuck with that. So a motherfucker say, you defending, he's saying, I'm not defending these niggas. We're not defending these niggas. We know these niggas do this, but it's nothing that we haven't seen. But in fairness to Cat, here's a playlist of the niggas who have worn dresses. Creep on in, on in, on in. Okay, I had to let it come back around because I'm like, I know that wasn't Eddie Griffin. It was somebody else. Okay, so Eddie Griffin didn't make it, right? Okay, I did see a Dave Chappelle. Somebody dug up a Dave Chappelle, nigga. They dug up a Dave Chappelle.
They mentioned Cedric the Entertainer. He was in the dress
Cedric.
too. Yeah, they mentioned Cedric. Cedric was in the dress.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Who else did they miss?
Oh, somebody said Ari Spears. That Ari Spears shit is wild. He kisses a nigga.
Yeah.
My man. Yeah, he kisses a nigga. Kimberly Williams says, I'll dress up like a dude in a film. I know who I am. I don't think it's the same for men as it is for women. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
No, my kids ain't gonna never see. They never gonna say they seen anybody in no fucking dress.
Yeah, I ain't rolling.
Never. I ain't on that. Oh, Usher and motherfucking what's the nigga's name? They just had to dress up. The crybaby nigga.
Tyrese. He says it was a Muslim guy, but I'm trying to think because it was somebody else. They just
not
got.
Even for 20 million, Jeff.
They just got somebody.
20 million ain't enough.
Look, see, they trying to lure you in. 20 million, boss. And I got an agent through an agency. I act a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been on The Rookie. I've been on SWAT. I've been in a Travis Scott video. I've been in 2 Mozzie videos. They email shit all the time for niggas to wear dresses. I'm not rolling. It's not 200 million or 20 million. It's 5,000, 8,000, 12,000. I see what the jobs pay. I'm not even sending in the audition tape. Like, I'm not rolling.
Yeah, I'm good.
Kimberly Williams says, I played Martin Luther King in a play. Yeah, you were the Illuminati, Kim. You was the Illuminati, Kim. You the Illuminati. Kim says tax money. We got a tax sponsor. I went to look for the ads and them motherfuckers is vamoosed. So if you're watching, send back the shit because I don't know where it's at. You messaged me from 3 different places. If you need advertisements, tap in with me, boss, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com. No, we did have a tax sponsor because tax season is around the corner, but the ads is missing. I don't know where the fuck they at. I'm looking through I'm getting messages from 3 different portals. Omar Herrera says, put me on a show. Bet I would do the same. Not snitch, but address the fake. For real, cat is the truth. He did some snitching though. You just have to not snitch. Telling the motherfucker business that ain't directly affecting you is snitch. Is how we see it. Or how I see it. I speak for myself. How I see it is if ain't nobody asked me that nigga business. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, yeah, don't you know? Oh, yeah, shit, but he got a bitch. I'm trying to see what's up with you like damn. Yeah, go fuck with them. Don't do that to me.
Hey, I did that and I had to apologize to a nigga.
What happened? You let some shit slip?
I spoke out and said something that, and it wasn't even true. My thought was this nigga married. My thought, because I heard it from somebody else, and I had to apologize to him.
Oh, you apologize like a real man.
Yeah, that's some women, and when I seen him, I'm like, yo, you married? He's like, no, you ain't never been married. Like, no, I said, let me apologize, brother. I was speaking out of turn in front of some bitches and said you was married, bro. I'm gonna apologize. So if you heard that, it came from me. That's where it came from. It came from me. So I'm gonna let you know.
Let him know
like,
immediately.
Yeah, he was like, boy, don't you worry about that shit. I heard that before. I was like, no, I'm telling you.
Well, they said Cat was married. He said I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that.
Yeah.
It was like, no, they said you was married. He said I wasn't married. So I don't know. You know what I've heard I was married. I've heard I got kids. I heard all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything trying to keep me away from the pussy. They try anything they can to keep me away. That just makes her want to give it to me, guys. That just makes her want to give it to me.
That's their truth. You gotta let them talk their truth.
See,
man.
that's their truth. Their truth is I'm married and I got kids.
That's their truth. Don't mean their truth is the truth.
That's crazy.
That's their truth. That is crazy, ain't it?
That's
How
crazy.
this shit work?
They truth. Secret Menu Podcast. That was the Cat Williams breakdown. Glad y'all stuck through. We got a little bit of our regular bullshit, though, to watch. You know what I'm saying? We can't let y'all get out of here without some of our regular bullshit. Boss, this lady was so sick and tired of the nigga she had at home, she had to come up with a way to trick him out the house. Let's take a look.
This man really quit his job to sit home and play the PS5 all day. When I woke up this morning, I just knew I had to stand on business. I was thinking long and hard all night, like what could I really do to make him feel so uncomfortable that he just get up and leave. I wanted him to believe that I really gave away my apartment, so I started by clearing out the refrigerator and the freezer. I gave all these meats to my homegirl, and then whatever we didn't use in the refrigerator, I went ahead and threw it out. I also had a plan to get the lights temporarily cut off, but my apartment complex did let me know that I wasn't able to do that because then that would be a breach in my lease, which I didn't want to start any conflict with that. This green bowl was some salmon, and if y'all know Nard, y'all know he loves salmon. So his feelings was so hurt when he opened the refrigerator and didn't see that salmon in there anymore. Once I cleaned out the refrigerator, I went ahead to the dumpster and threw out everything that we no longer needed. I went over to Walmart to get some locks to change the locks, but I didn't even have to change them because we ended up having a conversation and he just Hey, Mama Mia. Hey, girl. Now, you said, why go through all of that? All you had to do was throw his ass out if it's a true story. It sounds to me like y'all ain't never heard of domestic violence. Baby, if you don't know our track record, let me go ahead and give you a little insight real quick. All you got to do is look us up, Bookie. We got over 10 domestic violence cases. Burglarizing, kidnapping, all of that. So why in my good mind would I just throw his shit out? Do you think I want to get... And you're not the only one in the comments that keeps saying this. Why not just throw his stuff out? Why not just... Why you had to do all that? Baby, a man that don't want to leave ain't gonna leave. And if you know anything about the law, he's been here over 30 days, Bookie. They're not gonna kick him out. And who want to walk around with black eyes just to be able to say, hey, police, he beat me up. Can y'all lock him up? You see this face? It never declines. So I can't believe this man really quit his job to sit home and play the PS5 all day. When I woke up this morning,
You worried about him beating your ass? What he gonna do when he see this?
But the math ain't even math because she said he didn't even have to do that because the nigga just got up and left. She said,
Had a conversation, he got up and left.
Like, all that you did for nothing because all you said he was abusive. He wouldn't leave. But if he was abusive and we seen you do all that shit, why didn't he be abusive right then and there?
I
Don't
don't
make
know.
sense.
Yeah, I
That
don't
didn't even
know.
make sense.
She went the long way to cross the street. The nigga left. He ain't
That
even
didn't
care.
make sense. Right, that nigga backed this shit up and got
He been waiting to leave.
He ain't even tired of beating no big ass.
He been waiting to leave. All right.
He's
This
been waiting to get out of there.
waiting. This next lady, man. This is kind of sad. It's sad but funny. She has a daughter, but her daughter and her are not seeing eye to eye. They don't speak to one another. I don't know if she thinks she's dying. I don't know if she, maybe she's just planning for the future. But she wants to make sure that her grandkids know how to get they shit, as she says it, when she passes. So she did a virtual will on Instagram. Let's take a look.
This is a video for my grandkids so they can know where all they shit at. This is what happened. Your mama met your daddy, Najee Thompson, when she was a teenager. That nigga was robbing houses, sucking on dicks, going to jail. I tried to get your mama away from him. Your mama lied on me and said I abused her to go to the foster home. Wasn't no marks on her or nothing. They told me to come pick her up. I made her ass emancipate from the motherfucking foster home from lying on me. Years later, she came back. I dropped her off at college. Nair, she got pregnant with you first. Your daddy was taking your mama car, picking up hoes, making your mama catch the bus, taking her motherfucking money, taking advantage of my child, and I didn't like it. So I whooped your daddy's ass. I whooped his mama's ass. I whooped his friend's ass, the prostitute's ass. Your mama in denial. Your daddy don't love her motherfucking ass. He never did. He used her for all her motherfucking money, never respected her, never gave her the love that she was supposed to get. Sometimes it happens that way. Your mama been keeping y'all away from me because I ain't with that bullshit, and she embarrassed because her motherfucking mama was right. Now all these niggas talking shit to your honeygram, and I ain't no motherfucking sucker. Najee, the motherfucking charger go to you. The main chain go to you. Nair, the chicken sauce is yours. Bless, the greeting card shit is yours. All y'all get money when I die. You get triple if a nigga kill me. Your honeygram ain't no motherfucking sucker, and it is what the fuck it is. Go get your shit. My insurance is Primerica, okay? I'm making this video so y'all know where to go get your shit from.
Grind face.
This is a video for my grandkids.
She ain't just leave their ass with a will. She left him with the real deal.
Left their ass bright and early about everything.
I beat up his mama. I beat your daddy ass. Beat your mama ass. Juju, you get the cutlass. Riri, you get the charger. Come get y'all shit. I'm leaving y'all some shit. Shout out to her though. At least she gonna make sure her grandbaby's gonna get their shit. That is crazy than a motherfucker. All right, NBA YoungBoy Boss is got the internet kind of going crazy because he pretty much said, fuck them kids. I make them, you take them. But they want people to be honest. I don't know. Tell me what you think about this.
Obviously, you do have a lot of children. And I've been around you to see in a short amount of time that you're a great father. How important is fatherhood to you, man?
Not really big on it, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? You're not big on it? Like you're a family man. I'm here with you. I see it.
Yeah, but I'm only out. I'm only like in here because you here.
Oh, well, I don't believe you.
It's a crazy topic because I'm not the type like to sugarcoat nothing. But I'm 4 walls all day, every day.
When you say 4 walls, you mean locked in?
Yeah.
Just honed in on the music, recording?
Yeah.
You can take the hat. I don't mind.
We bond a lot, but I'm mostly literally inside.
Working?
No. No matter if I'm watching TV, I'm just sitting there all day.
You know, obviously, you do have a lot of children.
No, I'm here with you. You're a family man. You're here. Nah, I'm really here, nigga, because you here. I wouldn't be holding this little motherfucker if you wasn't here. That's kind of crazy. He telling the truth though.
That nigga special.
That's his truth though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga said, nah. Yvonne Gordon in the house. Welcome. You at the tail end. You got to go watch the replay, Yvonne. You missed some good shit. And I said, nah, but I'm here with you, man. You love the kid. Nah, man. Shit, I'm here with these motherfuckers. You here. Shit. I'd rather be doing some. I'd rather be doing some other shit. Some drugs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got New Year's resolutions, and the number one New Year's resolution is to lose weight, to hit the gym, and to exercise. And this nigga says, fuck all that.
Fuck exercising. I ain't fucking exercising, nigga. That's that Uber Eats. And them chicken wings. I just love Burger King. I drop my onion rings. On my mama, I don't give a fuck about nan diet plan. I don't give a fuck about nan gym, exercise, none of that shit. All 2024, I'm not exercising. I put that on my mama. Fuck diabetes. Fuck diabetes. I'm a big back nigga with a bankroll. I hate a big wig bitch, though a stank clothes. I'm like, what it is, what it ain't, ho. You can't name a restaurant that I can't go. I just ate a 20-piece in a scat, nigga. I got another 20 of them in a bat, nigga. I got 10 lemon peppers on my lap, nigga. I just put a 50-piece in a pack, nigga. Fuck exercising. Fuck exercising. I ain't fucking exercising.
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Fuck exercise. That nigga said fuck exercising. Boss had to take a quick break. He came. He laughing shit. Yeah.
No, I'm back.
Fuck exercising. They said
Pow,
both
pow,
his.
pow, pow, pow.
Latoyano said both his legs gonna be amputated. Kimberly Williams says that's the clogged arteries. That nigga is burnt the fuck out. Oh my God. If you're just tuning in, we need y'all to go back and watch the replays, run the motherfucking views up. It was the Cat Williams breakdown. We went through that shit from A to B. You know what I'm saying?
Pow, 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 pow.
Clogged arteries.
That's an Uber Eats.
That's that Uber Eats.
Pow, 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 pow. That's that Uber Eats.
That's stupid. That's stupid. All right, boss. It's Motivation Monday, Secret Menu Podcast. Motivation Mondays, boss. Give us some shit. We got Wednesday and then we got Friday for the motherfucking sneaky link. Give us some words to get us through till Wednesday.
Never give up. Keep striving. Everything that you want, you have to do the work to get it. You will not get nothing out of life that you don't put into life to have out of the life that you want. So maintain, understand, pray, meditate, ask, demand for whatever it is that you want. Don't just say you want it and don't do the work to get it. So demand for everything that you want, but also put in the work to have what you want. Nothing's going to fall out the sky. Must I repeat this again? 2024. It's not going to fall out the sky and fall in your lap. So get up and go get it because it's there for you to have. May you be blessed with everything that you want. May you have everything you desire. And may the good Lord bless everybody at the end of the night.
Bow, 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 bow. That's that
Uber Eats.
That's stupid right there. I'm going to just tell y'all to speak y'all truths. Just don't lie on a motherfucker while doing so. Don't lie on me when speaking your truth. Please. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfuckers. Secret Menu Podcast, Diego Red Money Boss. We appreciate y'all tapping in and bearing with us through all that.
Who won the national title game?
Michigan. Shout out to Michigan.
All right.
Michigan did that. Playoffs are here. for the NFL starting, I think, Saturday. I didn't load that shit. Nope, I didn't load it. Fuck it. I didn't load it. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We had to break the cat shit down. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program on Wednesday, and then Friday night it's the Sneaky Link. Yes, sir. I seen somebody say something. Let me go back. Because we got to start writing these people down because they missing it. I think her name was Chandra. Chandra McNeely says, I can't wait for Sunday service. There was a Sunday service last night. I popped in right at the beginning and then I was gone. You know what I'm saying? How long was y'all on? Was y'all on late or what?
I think we got off about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Late enough. 3:34. So Chandra, write that name down, boss.
That's Shay. Shay already in Sunday service. I just didn't add her. I forgot to add her last night.
Okay, so we got to make sure everybody that want to participate. If y'all ain't made it to Sunday service and want to attend, Sunday service is just all of us. Everybody's on screen now. So if you're camera shy, you can't come. But it's all of us on camera talking shit, talking politics, talking religion, talking relationships, talking whatever the topics is. Boss usually comes with some great topics. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? But
we had a good one last night too.
What y'all talk about last night? Because I got out of there.
We talked about what the topic was. If your partner, so ladies, if you and your man is out and you get into a fight and the girl is whooping your ass, do you expect your man to help? That's what we talked about. And I'm going to tell y'all what my answer is. If my woman is fighting one-on-one and she getting her ass whooped one-on-one, baby, get your ass whooped.
Baby, get your ass whooped. No, that's real shit. Baby, get your ass whooped. I'm going to break the shit up. Now, if you won't stop, bitch, I might elbow you a little bit and get my girl out of here. We're not going to jump the bitch, though, baby. We're not going to jump her.
No. Now, if my bitch falls on the ground and you go to kick my bitch while she on the ground or jump on top of her, oh, bitch, I'm in there.
I thought there wasn't no rules in fighting.
It ain't. But
if your girl is stomping her out, you gonna stop your girl from stomping her out?
Yeah, goddamn right. Goddamn right.
My girl stomp her out. My girl
don't put your feet on nobody.
Boo, put hands and feet on that bitch. What she say about me? Hands and feet on her.
No.
Put hands and feet on her, baby.
I teach y'all mine. Let a motherfucker up. So
feet,
if you that
feet is disrespectful to you in a fight.
Disrespectful. Yeah, that's super. I've never kicked nobody in their face.
What?
That's disrespectful.
Booted me a motherfucker in there. Yeah. Remember I tried to kick a motherfucker one night and failed?
Yeah.
I missed. The floor was slippery. He sucker punched me though.
I ain't kicking him.
He got the sucker punch. But the homies beat the brakes off of his ass.
Yeah.
I tried to. I can't even think of no kickers. I tried to kick that nigga and slipped in some Hennessy. That's probably why my back bad right now.
That's correct.
Okay, feet is off limits for boss.
Yeah, that's off limits. Just a motherfucker on the ground for me is off limits. If you can whoop a motherfucker, let a motherfucker up and whoop him.
LaToya Arnold said a nigga gonna be single for not fighting the bitch. Damn, LaToya. I'm gonna break it up. Hold on, bitch. Hold on now. Go on. I said go on. I'm gonna hit it with the cheek. I'm gonna hit it with a cheap one. I'm gonna get her off my boot thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yvonne Gordon said if you kick someone, you might kill him.
Yeah.
You punch somebody and they hit their head on the ground, you can kill them.
Fact.
Niggas ain't just dying from kicks all the time. AC, the artist in the house. You came in late. We done went through all the good shit. We on our motherfucking way out of here. We do appreciate you tapping in. If you want to watch it, go watch the replay. We went through the whole Cat Williams shit and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? We had a good Dr. Real tonight and everything. You know what I'm talking about it? Secret Menu Podcast. We'll be back Wednesday, our regularly scheduled program. We appreciate y'all dealing with us, breaking down this Cat Williams shit. We had to do it. I was arguing too much on the internet. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.